Pisces, this is your March 2016 love and partnership as well as general forecast. We're going to start with your love and partnerships. The first card that comes up is about children, and it says your love life is being affected by children. This suggests that you adopt a slightly more light-hearted attitude towards your children, that you're possibly taking them and what's happening in their lives a little too seriously, and this is impacting on your partnerships and your relationships. Now remember, children can be your two-legged children or your furry friends, your four-legged children as well. So you perhaps focusing too much attention on them, and your partnerships and relationships are feeling the impact of this. The next card says that you now have the potential, the energy available for manifesting your soulmate. In other words, for calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It suggests you also work on yourself, because if you want a particular type of person to come into your life, for example, you want an adventurous, fun person to come in your life, if you're just sitting at home in front of the television, that's not the person you're going to attract into your life, is it? So think about that and then do what needs to be done to attract that person in. The final card that comes up says finances and career, and it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This card suggests you balance work and play if you want your partnerships and your love relationships to flourish. Once again, it suggests lightheartedness. So Pisces, you perhaps have been going through a bit of a difficult time, so have many people, but you've got yourself a little mired in the mud, shall we say. You're taking your responsibilities perhaps a little too seriously, and you need to get a little lightheartedness into your life for your partnerships and relationships to survive and flourish. The first guidance card that comes up is a woman waiting. So either this is someone waiting for you to realize you need to lighten up a little, or if this is you, Pisces, you are patiently waiting for something to come towards you. Now the next two cards suggest, well, first let's mention the fact that there are two eclipses in March. So there's going to be light bulb moments and awakenings. The next card suggests you're about to discover something which you didn't know before. It could be a secret. It could have been purposely withheld from you, or you were just unaware of it. And I have a feeling one of the two eclipses is going to reveal this to you. And this is going to cast a light on what it is that you were waiting for, or give you a different perspective on what it is that you were waiting for. You look fairly happy in that card, or the person waiting for you. And the final card says this information comes in fairly quickly, quite unexpectedly, and it is a game changer. But because there are two eclipses in March, there's definitely game-changing stuff on the go here. Because that woman looks happy and there's a rainbow here, I think the end result will be good. And this definitely has to do with partnerships and relationships. So there's maybe good news, surprising. It's going to surprise you at first, but in the end it will turn out to be good news. Now, your general reading is a different one this month. This is how to get out of a rut. This is due to so many people saying they are stuck in ruts. This reading explains how to get out of it. The first card explains why you are stuck in a rut. And this says you need to be honest with yourself. The truth will set you free. It wants to know if you are being honest with yourself. So, somewhere you are not admitting to yourself why you are stuck in this rut. The rest of the cards will give you a better indication of what it is you should be looking at, but I have a feeling you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The first step to take is to recognize that all that glitters is not gold. So whatever that shiny little thing is in the corner there, that's distracting you, that you're putting your little paw out to grab, let go. Don't pick it up. Shiny on the surface, but that's as far as it goes. The universe is guiding you here and saying, don't distract yourself with a shiny object. Be honest with yourself and admit what this is all about. The next card suggests what you let go of so that you can move forward, and this is the Star. Now you need to let go of that I can't, It won't. It's not possible. Because now is the time that you can set forth on that journey. You can reach your goal. And you need to make that wish, look forward, and step out to go and fetch that goal. Whatever it is that you've been procrastinating about, time out. It's time to go after that goal. Because the next card says what else you need to let go of, and this is the World card. You have completed the cycle in your journey. Now, I have a feeling that's what this is all about. You guys have completed this portion of your journey and you are reluctant to step forward. You're each going to have your own reasons for that. I think this gets explained a little later on, but it's time to recognize the journey has come to where you need to move forward. So now what you need to focus on is to free yourself from the restraints. I think these are self-imposed restraints. I think you've built that cage for yourself and you've neatly hidden the key under the straw. Now, eclipses have this habit of, they don't even need the key. They're just going to dissolve the cage for you. And you're going to be left there with everything still perfectly intact, but well aware of the fact that you now have to step out of your comfort zone. And I'm thinking that's what the issue is here. I think you're working hard, you're distracting yourself, you're immersing yourself in things so you don't have to leave the comfort zone. Now the final card says, should you leave that comfort zone? Should you step out into this new journey, to the new goal? You're going to discover a whole lot of like-minded people doing whatever it is you're setting off to do. They're going to join you on this journey. They're going to collaborate you. They're going to feed you with energy and inspiration. And you're going to find yourself feeling a sense of belonging. So it's well worth stepping out of that comfort zone because you're about to belong somewhere else, somewhere new. Now your guidance card speaks once again of this sudden, one doesn't want to say breaking apart, but the sudden removal of everything that you sort of clung to before. It says sudden, unexpected changes. You know they're necessary. You can't go back. You have to adapt, learn, and move on. This is definitely eclipse stuff. You know it's coming, so be prepared for it. The next card says it's time to heal an old wound. That's another thing eclipses can make you do. They shine a light on something. This old wound is manifesting in a physical affliction for you guys. For each of you, you're going to know what that is when I'm talking to you now. It's an old heart wound. Deal with it, whether it is that you just acknowledge it, forgive it, and let it go, or that you need to deal with it more deeply than that, but deal with it. And then finally, it's time to sing and dance and play and smile and let go of your worries. It's important. And you need it. You really need this lightheartedness. It's been suggested throughout this reading. Grab that lightheartedness again. That inner child needs to play again and show itself. And smile more, because then the world will smile back at you. And then your soul path card is that of the crow. And the crow says, support your intentions and stop ignoring the role of your mind. Creation is a process, and you are shaping everything. Your future is what you have chosen, so choose wisely. So what this is saying to you, if you stall any longer and you play those mind games to convince yourself you don't need to move on, those eclipses are going to make you move. Rather you set the goal and you set off by yourself. The next card suggests be aware of cause and effect. Be responsible for your actions. Inaction has an effect too. So rather be responsible for your actions and make the first steps out of that little comfortable comfort zone cage that you've built for yourself. You don't know what's out there, but there's only one way to find out. Make the move and let's go see what it is. The final card is from a new deck. And this card is determination. It says, do not be interrupted or block yourself from your goal. Here we go again. Make a decision and have direction. Steer your destiny. Do not procrastinate and challenge yourself. So this message is coming through very, very strongly. Those two eclipses are either going to shove you forward, or if you make that decision by yourself, right, I've completed this part of my journey, it's time to move out of my comfort zone, then they will provide you with the momentum and the energy to move forward. So how you do this is pretty much going to be up to you. You're going to be pushed and shoved, or you're going to have this lovely wind at your wings to move forward. Right, Pisces, that is your March 2016 reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.